Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe in these crazy times that we're in right now. I am in Oregon. I don't know if you guys know this, but our state is basically on fire. It is so smoky out. Everyone's throats are hurting, headaches, you name it. The world is just nuts right now. So what we're going to do today is have a little bit of fun and forget about all the craziness going on. So today I'm going to be trying some TikTok recipes. So these are recipes I found on different TikToks that I've saved and we're going to try out. So first one is apple nachos. So I'm going to take this apple and my cutting board. Forgot to grab my cutting board out. And we're just going to do a little slice and dice here. So just obviously you're going to cut the end off because we don't want that. And we don't want the sticker because we don't need the sticker. And we are going to slice it up. I have not had an apple in forever. This recipe looked so good. So we're going to give it a try. So just cutting the core out of it because we don't want that. And then we're going to slice it into thin pieces like you would a nacho, like a chip. And then we're going to spread it on our cookie sheet here. And I'll show you what that looks like when I'm done. Super simple, easy recipe. And what I'm going to try and do is make this a little bit healthier than the recipe that I saw. That way it's more friendly for the fitness world or just in general. You know, you don't want to have too much sugar, especially late at night. So I'm going to make this a little bit healthier, a little bit more diet friendly, and hopefully it turns out good. So I'm just spreading these around here. Kind of in a nacho-esque form. Just on my cookie sheet here. Got my apples all spread on there. And then what they did is they used butter and brown sugar and granola. So I'm going to use a little bit of honey as like my binding agent. And I do have my oven preheated to 375. So I'm going to spread this honey on here like so. Not a whole lot, but to where it's, you know, generally covered. And then I'm also going to add a couple of packets of stevia instead of, they use brown sugar. I'm going to use just a smidge of brown sugar, but I'm going to try and cut it by using a little bit of stevia instead. So it'll be a little bit healthier. So I'm just going to sprinkle that on there. And then I'm going to do just a little pinch of brown sugar just to give it a little bit of that fall taste to it, but we don't want too much. So I'm just going to put a good amount in my hand here, just a little clump of it. And I'm going to just kind of use my hand and spread it on here. Very small amount. You don't need a ton. Like so. Brown sugar. And then get it all off my hands. I have this Flavor God buttery cinnamon roll flavor. So I'm going to throw some of this on there because it just sounded like it would go well with it. And this helps to give it some good flavor. And then I'm going to add a little bit of my pumpkin pie spice as well from Flavor God. These spices are a godsend when you're in prep. They taste good on everything. This one smells totally like pumpkins. I haven't tried this one yet. I just opened it. So I'm going to add just a little bit on there to kind of give it that fall, white girl flavor. And then I'm going to throw some cinnamon on because, of course, you can't have apples without cinnamon. And it's starting to look good, like so. Then I have this granola mix with cranberry and nut. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on here. Give it a little crunch. It'll soften up in the oven though. Put that on there. And then we're just going to take our honey once again and just coat it a little bit more so that everything kind of sticks together and binds. And voila, we're going to put that in the oven. While this is in the oven, we're going to do a second recipe. So in the oven we go with that. And then second recipe is 1 banana. And we're going to slice it up in 2 pieces. You don't want your pieces to be too thick. So just decently sliced little cuts here. One for the road. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our peanut butter of choice. I like chunky. If you guys like creamy, that's totally fine. We just can't be friends. So, sorry about your luck. Just kidding. And then we're going to take our little banana and put a little smear of peanut butter on here. And then sandwich it into a little sandwich and then put it on a plate. So we're just going to do a couple of these. Make these little sandwiches. Because who doesn't love bananas and peanut butter? If this doesn't remind you of your childhood, I don't know what does. If you don't like peanut butter, we really can't be friends because I love peanut butter on everything. Right. You will get it all over yourself, so just be prepared. All right, so you're going to take your little sandwiches and you're going to stick them in the freezer. On a plate in the freezer. Let them freeze. But first, next step. Reese's Pieces, what's it called? Chips. Reese's Pieces chips. We're going to take a coffee mug. And I don't have one, so we'll use a little bowl. It really doesn't matter what you put in. We're going to sprinkle these in here. And then I'm also going to sprinkle some regular chocolate chips. I've got these mini chips. They're semi-sweet, Enjoy Life chocolate. And I'm going to, don't use your teeth to open things, it's bad. I'm going to sprinkle those in there, and I'm going to put this in the microwave for 35 to 45 peanut butter or whatever concoction. And you're just going to drizzle it all over your little banana sandwiches. That's what I'm going to call them, banana sandwiches. So I'm just like dabbing this over the top of it. So it gets little chocolate coating on it. So once you have them all the way covered, not covered, but once you have your chocolate stuff on here, then you're going to stick them in the freezer for like 1 to 2 hours. And of course you got to lick the spoon. Because, duh. Nacho concoction has been in there for about 5 minutes so far. So we're going to give it another 5 minutes and then we'll pull it out and let it cool down a little bit and then enjoy it. So Recipe number 2 was banana sandwiches. Okay, third recipe. I'm taking a sandwich baggie and I rinsed some grapes off. So I'm tossing these in here. Don't put the stems in there because nobody wants to eat the stems. So I just rinse them. I'm tossing them in here. Gross. That one had dirt on it still. Whatever, stem stuff. Anyhow, put them in my bag. Lemon juice. My hand is wet. I can't open it. There we go. Lemon juice. We're just going to put a light little capful in there. And then here comes the magic. We are going to take any kind of packet we have. I love and live off of these Crystal Light packets. This one is not. It's a Starburst pink one. And then this one is sugar-free Hawaiian Punch. So I just pulled 2 random ones out of my drawer. And I'm going to open them. And then pour them into my bag. And do whatever flavor you want, whatever Crystal Light ones you have. So what we're going to do is just put it in there. Shake it around. Get them nice and easily covered. Make sure you don't have a ton of air in the bag. You want them to sit in that juice. And then voila, we're going to put these in the freezer overnight and let them freeze. And then tomorrow we will have delicious Crystal Light grape flavored, whatever you want to call these, frozen grapes, which are so good. They're so addicting. So I'm going to throw these in the freezer. All right, you guys, so that is it. We did 3 recipes that we found off of TikTok that are a little bit more on the healthy side for a nutrition factor. We will do 3 a little more unhealthy ones next time. I just wanted to do 3 that you can kind of do in a pinch if you have random things around your house, and also things that are semi-healthy as well, and that you can do, you know, relatively easy. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to pull the apple nachos out of the oven really quick and show them to you, and say voila. All right, apple nachos are all cooked. Look how good those look. Smells like fall apple cinnamon deliciousness in my house. So I am going to go enjoy these delicious apple nachos. Thank you guys. I love you, and I will see you on the